How a person structures and charges water with his intention is how masks structure.
A person can just whisper on the water. It all depends on the individual. People are all different. If a person has power in the word, a person can purify water with a word. If a person has a strong, powerful energy in his hands, he can just pick up a glass and hold it on his palms and think about the purity of the water. The water will be purified. You can create an artificial movement of powerful water so that the water overflows and falls from top to bottom. Then it is cleared with information. The filling is removed. It is important to fill in your information.
Well, in other words, what is a structuring mechanism? This turns out to be zeroing it out of some negative information, and then you can write down your information that you need on this water. Right.
Structuring is a change in the structure of water. If you look at its lattice, the structure of the water changes, its pattern changes, the water changes its patterns. Another pattern becomes more qualitative, more energetically saturated, and useful. A person can create his own water drawing, the one that is necessary for him, personally for him. Because now there is practically no clean water left as such. Therefore, a person needs to work himself. Clean, purify the water yourself individually. If one is suitable for one, then the other is another water pattern.
All right, but the water is frozen in the freezer. It is structured. So I poured water into a bottle, put the bottle in the freezer. The water froze. Then I defrosted it and start drinking. The structure of W water has changed. Is it a structured lattice after that or not?
It still needs to be cleaned additionally.
Energetically clean, right.
Energetically and physically. Because not all of it is a useful part of the water that settles heavy metals. It needs to be cleaned. Not everyone is useful, but do you know how to do it?
We know, yes. We know. We just ask questions for people who will watch this broadcast to draw some conclusions from this information. At what frequency does structuring take place?
This is a very high purity.
Very high frequency.
Yes.
That is, let's say, up to 12 Hz is not enough to structure it.
No.
No. Yeah.
A little higher.
A little higher. But a person is able to properly increase his purity and the power of intention to structure this water with his purity.
Of course.
I see.
Everything can be done.
I see. What purity does prayer have? Let's say a Christian prayer.
From 12 and up.
From 12 and up.
It doesn't depend on the prayer itself. You don't understand that prayer is only a part.
I see.
It is also necessary to read it to a person from the heart.
From the heart. That's right, that's right.
If a person is just reading, and his thoughts are far away,
Then nothing will happen.
it's all empty.
Emptiness.
Even the heart is put into the word spoken.
That's right. Is it true that people pollute water spiritually? With your thoughts.
Of course. Yet, in the beginning, everything happens at the field level. Then the physical descends. After all this is energy.
All right. Why do people living outside the city do not have high-quality living water? You know how our great-grandfathers and our ancestors used to be able to find water by dowsing, but now there is no such thing. This is done, as I understand it, on purpose, right, so that people do not have access to clean living water.
Yes, of course.
They close this information to people on purpose. People drill these wells for 120 meters and think the deeper they drill this well there, the better the water. You look at such people and smile, of course, to be honest.
Yes.
And the people?
That's right.
And people believe it.
In cities, the water is dirty because there are too many people who are not spiritually developed. Even if enough water is drilled and put into production, information fields get into clean houses. The water is cleaned automatically by itself. What information you put in, it turns out.
Well, yes. Moreover, in cities, this water is purified several times. It is driven back and forth in a circle. Then it is clear what kind of information there can be in such water. It's obvious. It is true that humanity will soon be fighting for the main resource of the earth plant.
No, that's not true.
It's not true.
There will be water.
There will be water. Water. The water was, there and will be. Yes.
Yes.
I see. Water.
Not. It will, but it will be dirty in some places. It cannot be drunk. You just need to be able to clean it.
Purify. The universe. Is water the basis of DNA?
Yes, of course.
You can tell me how.
One of the
Одна из
basics.
основ.
One of the foundations of DNA, but it is very complex information and very difficult to explain.
Но это очень сложная информация, ее очень сложно объяснить.
Perceive and explain.
It needs a
Это
specialist
нужно
who can explain all this at a more subtle
специалист,
level.
который на более тонком уровне может все это объяснить.
But the
Но
relationship is very
взаимосвязь
close.
существует, очень тесная.
By increasing his
Повышая свои
vibrations, a
вибрации,
person
человек
changes the structure of water inside himself. DNA
структура
changes.
внутри себя, меняется ДНК.
Everything
Всё
goes
идёт
along the
по
chain.
цепочке.
One is connected with the
Одно
other,
связано
but
с
water
другим.
gives a powerful impetus to
Но
changes in
вода
all
даёт
structures,
мощнейший
both at the
толчок
physical and at the energy
всех
level of a
структур,
person.
как на физическом, так и на энергетическом уровне человека.
And
Это
this is
более
more subtle
тонкая
information
информация
for
для
specialists.
специалистов.
I see. Right now, information seems to be circulating, yes, that the dark ones are influencing human DNA, trying to change it there. And a person knowing this, I mean a bright person and conscious.
Светлый человек и осознанный.
He can neutralize this negative influence, right, through your inner water.
Свою внутреннюю воду.
Of course,
Конечно,
of course,
конечно.
man is a very strong
Очень
creature.
сильное создание.
This is a
Это
piece of God, the
частичка
Creator.
Бога Творца.
It's just that you
Просто вы
don't
не
know
знаете
yourself what you are
сами, что
capable
вы
of.
способны.
You need to
Нужно
understand
понимать, что
that you
вы
are captured because you consider yourself
захвачены,
too
потому
small,
что
little worthless people.
считаете себя слишком мелкими, маленькими, никчемными людишками.
Underestimating yourself, right.
Yes,
Да,
you creators are the same as the Creator.
такие же, как Творец.
You just need
Нужно
to know
просто
this,
это
and then no one
знать.
can infiltrate your biofields. You can also
Потому
clean up
что
your land from all kinds of aliens that are objectionable to Mother Earth.
вы можете также вычистить свою землю от всех видов пришельцев, которые не угодны матушке Земли.
You can do
Вы
everything
можете
both
всё
bad and good.
делать, как плохое, так и хорошее.
We need to
Нужно
unite.
объединяться.
There is not enough
Света
light for more
хватает,
light.
а больше света.
The darkness has
Тьма
flooded. It is necessary to disperse the darkness, and then everything will go differently. The branch of reality is changing. Everything is changing. Everything can be changed by the power of your Eula.
Все меняется. Все можно изменить силой своего ума.
There is no need to look at material goods.
Материальные блага.
Look further and
Смотрите
deeper.
дальше и глубже.
Unite.
Объединяйтесь.
Protect your planet.
Защищайте свою планету.
Do not allow anyone to enter your informational biofields with your intention to clearly define your body boundaries when going to sleep. Put domes of protection over yourself.
Своим намерением четко определите свои границы тела. Уходя в сон, ставьте купола защиты над собой.
Those who believe in God read prayers from the heart, directing their gaze to the Creator. the true creator of heaven and earth.
устремляя свой взор к Создателю, истинному Создателю неба и земли.
Then you will
Тогда
be
вы
protected.
будете защищены.
Thank you, thank you.
Благодарю. Благодарю.
So, the next question.
Следующий вопрос.
What are the
Что
tides
такое
of the sea?
приливы и отливы морские?
Where does the water
Куда
go?
девается вода?
Where is
Куда
she
она
going? Where does it go
отправляется
forever?
вечно?
And how does she
Как
get
она
back?
возвращается?
It's all
Это всё
created
создано
artificially.
искусственным образом.
And how does it
Как это
work?
работает?
It's very
Очень
difficult to
сложно
explain.
объяснить.
This is the kind of construction needed, which is necessary for more complex mechanisms.
Необходимо для более сложных механизмов.
Is this water somewhere? Let's say seawater. Does it flow somewhere to other places where it is needed at this time? Yes, I take it.
Well, something like yes is not quite right,
Не совсем так,
Not really.
но
but approximately somewhere close.
где-то близко.
Well, that is, the moon is not as they tell us there in school textbooks. The moon attracts with its attraction means into the water.
Значит, воду
From one place it goes, to another place it comes. Does the moon have anything to do with this process at all?
No.
No.
No. No, that's not how it works. It works in a different way. It's not like that at all.
Do you want to tell the data about this mechanism now?
It's not that I don't want to, I can't tell.
Я не могу рассказать
It's complicated.
сложные.
It's difficult for human understanding, isn't it?
Внимание, да?
Yes,
Да,
it needs specialists on a broader understanding of the physical process.
более широкой,
Мгм.
понимающей физический процесс.
I see. Thank you.
Спасибо.
What is dead and living water?
Мертвая и живая вода. Чем они
How does this water differ from each other? What is dead water?
Мертвая вода.
Dead water she can heal, alive she gives.
Живая. Она дает.
That is,
Мертвый
Dead on itself, dead on itself writes down. Yes, the disease takes away. And the living one is filled for a person.
in full, that's right.
I see, I see, I see. How does the energy of the sun and water interact?
И воды.
What kind of interaction is going on between them?
The sun disinfects here,
Обеззараживает воду.
Disinfects.
Зараживает.
of course.
Конечно.
Мгм.
The sun tries to remove some of the dirt from the water and fill it with energies.
Частично грязь с воды. Наполнить ее энергиями.
Мгм.
Fills it,
Наполняет,
cleanses it at a higher level.
очищает на более высоком уровне.
I see. In other words, there is a complete energy exchange, right? The sun fills the water, cleanses it.
Очищает.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Понятно.
Thank you.
Спасибо.
Next question.
Следующий вопрос.
Why is there
Почему
no
нет ни
experience in
одного
outer
опыта
space with water?
с водой?
There's a bunch of different videos they're showing experiments with water on board the International Space Station.
На борту Международной космической станции.
But there is not a single
За
experience
бортом ни
overboard.
одного опыта нет.
What is it?
Что это такое
What is hidden from people?
от людей?
They hide a lot of things from you.
От вас.
Можно?
Нужно
We still need to be a little wiser ourselves.
быть помудрее.
Мгм.
It is necessary to put an informational filter.
Фильтр поставить информационный.
That is,
То есть
to double check all the information that goes.
перепроверять всю информацию, которая которая идет.
We can't
Мы
keep
не
saying the
можем
same thing.
говорить все то же.
I see.
Понятно.
Okay, let's
Ладно,
dig.
будем копать.
What to do? We have a way out.
Да.
Такое.
Dig, search.
Искать.
Search.
Follow, follow, explore again.
Search for the truth for yourself. Tell me,
Скажите,
what
что
is happening in
происходит
Orenburg now?
в Оренбурге?
What kind of flood is this in general? What is it connected with? Is this some kind of sabotage, or what is it? Can you tell me?
Well, you know, probably already everything.
But we can
Мы
guess.
догадываемся.
Give us a voice.
Ну,
Well,
ну вот
that's
то,
what
что
you guess is what happens.
догадываешься, и происходит.
Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Мгм.
I see. The Ganges River in India. What properties does this water have? In general, what kind of river is this? Mysterious on the planet.
На планете.
This river was filled with information.
Информации.
It just has very powerful information filled in on it.
Заполнено.
The most powerful information is in it.
Находится.
Мгм.
It cannot be changed because a lot is invested in it.
Не поддается изменению, потому что очень много вложено в нее.
Therefore, she keeps everything in herself, as if to tell you,
Как, как вам сказать,
it's like being in a jar.
как в банке
Information bank.
информационном.
The information bank, of course. Because, well, you look at how dirty the water is physically, and people in it wash, drink, brush their teeth there, and are not afraid of any bacteria or anything. You look at it all and are amazed.
Диву даешься.
But it actually works,
На самом
right,
деле это работает, да?
on an energy plane.
Of course.
Конечно.
Of course it works.
In other words, the energy is so strong that it neutralizes, yes, all these bacteria, chemical compounds. All of this is neutralized.
Of course.
Конечно.
This proves to you once again that everything is possible. Everything can be put into any information, sealed so it will act. And what other similar river is there in our world?
Любую информацию
Мгм.
запечатать в воду, и она будет действовать.
А какая есть еще вот подобная река? Есть в нашем мире?
Similar to
Подобная
Ganga
Ганга
or not?
или нет?
No.
Нет,
No.
Нет.
This is
это
the
есть
only
одна
river
такая.
like this, Dostolko.
да.
So energetically strong.
Энергетически сильная.
And who is her?
А кто ее,
And who
кто
loaded
ее
it?
зарядил?
Who made her like this?
Сделал такой.
The Creator is
Создатель
the
абсолют
Absolute,
или
or I do not know there are gods of India there, and so on.
и так далее.
Who did
Кто
this?
это сделал?
The gods.
Боги,
Gods.
Боги.
Yes,
да.
Indian gods.
Боги.
Indian gods. I mean, three mutis, right.
Тримурти, да?
So Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva did it.
это сделали.
Yes, yes.
Мгм.
They gave her
И
that.
наделили ее
Мгм.
таким.
Then I immediately had the idea to talk to Ganga.
Пообщаться с Гангой.
It will be interesting.
Мгм.
You may not be allowed in there.
Не пустить.
Can they not let
Могут
you
не
in?
пустить?
They can.
Uh?
А,
Well, shall we
попробуем.
try?
Yes.
Да.
Why?
Почему,
Why not?
почему нет?
And I think
Я
they
думаю,
will.
что пустят.
Let's see. Thank you very
Спасибо вам
much for the
большое
communication.
за общение.
We have emphasized a lot for ourselves today. We have received energy from you.
Получили от вас энергию.
Thank you for your communication. Thank you.
Come on in.
We will come again. With your permission.
Позволение.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
До свидания.
How can I
Вас
thank you? Tell
отблагодарить
me.
можете?
What should I give you?
Благодарить вам.
You don't have to give anything, just believe in water. Drink water as if you are drinking nectar.
Пейте воду так, как будто вы пьете нектар.
Nectar.
Нектар.
Feel it, drink it consciously with good thoughts. Take it in your hands.
Пейте ее
In the palm of your hand, transparency, glass, glass, glass. Tell her everything you want to say.
Возьмите ее в руки, в ладонь. Прозрачный стакан. В стакане из стекла. Скажите ей все, что вы хотите сказать.
First, say words of gratitude.
Слова благодарности.
Then tell me, what do you want to get from it in your body?
Получить в своем организме.
What do you
Что
want
хотите
to remove?
убрать,
What you want to
что
gain?
хотите обрести.
And
И
this
так
should be
нужно
done every
делать
day.
каждый день.
And drink water on an empty stomach. To drink water.
Выпейте воду,
Feel its taste like
ощутите
nectar, which slowly
как
fills and
нектар,
saturates your
который
whole body.
медленно наполняет и насыщает все ваше тело.
Thank you.
Благодарите.
It's like a
Это как
sacrament that a person needs to do every day to send love and gratitude to all rivers, seas, oceans, everything.
Посылать любовь и благодарность всем рекам, морям, океанам, всему.
The entire
Всей
water
водной
element,
стихии.
and you will see the
Вы
result.
увидите результат.
Thank you.
Благодарю вас.
Thank you, water.
Благодарим вас, вода.
Thank you very
Спасибо,
much
вода.
for the communication.